Terrible. So forget the turtle. Bye, turtle. We're going to be working on our scarf. So let's get going. We got about an hour to work on this before we have to get to some Galaxy Express. So let's just go. There we go. Let's get out our friends. All right. Oop, wrong side. There we go. Oh, okay. Where am I? This is like row 24. Row 124. Okay.
Hello there.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh, oh! I don't think that, wait. Something's not right. I guess maybe I finished 124 and I forgot to mark that we're on 125. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're on 125. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Let me get caught up here. Winsing, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Daioh, we're having a good one. Oh, how went it? Meeting went well. Thank you. It was just a long day. I got up at 4:30. Got up at 4:30. Drove 2 hours. Did the meeting, all day meeting. Drove the 2 hours back. Got back maybe less than an hour ago. So, kind of a long day. All right. I only had 50 emails waiting for me, which was miraculous. I wasn't able to check my phone all day. I went through them really quickly, and I'd say maybe 15 of them were just trash. So there appears to be a thread that I'm not going to care about that maybe took up 5 or 6. And then there's someone looking for work for someone, which I can't help them with, so that's an easy sorry. There's a couple more annoying things in there that I don't want to deal with right now. So I will look at them tomorrow. One, two. Okay, and then we got 1 and 1, 1 and 3. You got your appointment for next tattoo? Yeah, I saw that in Discord. Congratulations. You need to wait a month for it. Nice. So wait, did you have your first appointment already? I thought that was further out. Either way, very cool. Oh man. I forget, you mentioned what you were going to be getting? I don't recall. Uh-oh, wait a minute. No. Wait, what? Okay, I see. Wait, what? Sorry, I've got to fix this. Fucking swear, man. This yarn. This fucking yarn. You just did your submission, which, oh, okay, well, that was accepted. Okay. The price is good according to your cousin who has 13 tattoos. You get a oh, that's right, the watermelon tattoo. Hoping your call wasn't long distance, but it probably was. Oh no. Okay. So you haven't had the first session yet. You've booked it. Awesome though. That's congratulations. Yeah, this yarn is just awful. I mean, that stitch glommed onto the other one, so when I did a normal knit, it yanked off the stitch after it because it had decided to stick to it. Like, oh, okay. Whatever. I will be very glad when this project is over. Oh, it'd be nice if we can just get a few rows done today. Oops. You hope it's not long distance? Your mother already doesn't approve your trip? Too expensive. You don't have the money, which is fair. She's the one who pays your phone bill, so she'll see the phone call. Wait a minute, well, how does long distance work in Canada? Can't you just call anywhere in Canada? I mean, like, I can call anywhere in the US. It's not considered long distance anymore. Or at least it's not, like, charged separately. I mean, most people don't even have a phone that's their, well, most people in this area don't even have an area code that's in this area. There was a while when telemarketers would fake their telephone number to be close to yours. And that was the easiest sign that it was a telemarketer. I mean, it was like, well, I bought this phone like in the early days, or I got this number in the very early days of cell phone numbers. And no one has those digits. So immediate obvious telemarketer spam. Anyway. Boring. Maybe you have to dial, you did have to dial 1 before? In a town 30 minutes away, there is long distance charges. Huh. Well, yeah, I guess you don't have a long distance plan, which seems very unworkable in today's world. But that's just me. Again, like, I'd say less than 10% of the people I work with, their cell phone numbers are in this area code. They all came from other places and they kept their numbers because it's cell phones. Hey, Corin. How's it going? Oops. Hey, Wim. You don't have to call out of the province usually, barely out of GMR. Well, I guess here's a question for everyone. Can you call anywhere within your country with your cell phone and it's not long distance? Maybe that's just a US thing. You can? Okay. There's one. Can you call other European countries and it's not considered long distance? You can't even call any number in the EU. Okay, see, that would be the equivalent here. I can call any United States state. I can even call Hawaii. It's not considered long distance. I mean, I'm not charged along like a separate rate. I mean, back in the day you were. I mean, like 1980s, 1990s you were. Two and two. Your button lets you call from outside your country, same rate and in your country. Yeah. Okay. That's what I would kind of expect. You think it's according to which provinces? You did call Ontario. Those are all long distance. You're guessing are all long. Okay. Huh. Okay. I guess Canadian cell services are different. Check how much calling the border costs. You want to try to call the territories? Okay, let's do 126 here. You see commercials for 1010 710? Cadastral? Whatever commercial to have free calls to the Maritimes. Depends on the contract. Some even let you call the USA or Turkey for free. Huh. Yeah. I get the, again, like, I don't even know if you can get a non, like a local only phone here. Maybe you can get really cheap phones that are only like just local. Just haven't ever needed one. Haven't ever looked for one. One and two. Any number in the U for 2 hours for free much. Okay. Oh, hey, yeah. Have a good night, Wim. Thanks for swinging by. Down to 18. Well, in any case, congratulations again for getting your appointment set up. Hey there, Coco Cat. How's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good evening or late night or whatever it is for you. According to many, it's going to be, we're going to get it. Pretty good? Excellent. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you. Tired. Long day. Very long day. I'm looking forward to sleeping in a couple of hours. Just getting in a few of these rows on this scarf. Back of your calf, okay. Melon calf. Let's see, 1, 2. Wait, is it? Oh, 18. 18. I was like, not 13. Okay, and we're doing 2 in reverse. And then 2 and 2. Okay. That's 2 and 2. And then 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay, there's 1. One and 1. 1 and 2. And then 1 again. And 2. Okay. Okay. There we go. The top of the clock face. Let's see, we should be able to get a couple more rows in, I think. Okay, let's untangle. All right. Okay, what'd I say? We're on row 127. So we're doing 2 reverse stitches to start. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I see. Oh. There we go. Okay. One and two. Oh man, I am tired. Okay, I did what? 2 and then 1 and 2. We can do 1 and 2 again, and then 2 and 2. So, 1 and 2. And then 2. 2 and 2. 2. Okay, now we're going to do 18 and 3. So we're basically repeating the previous row. 13. Almost there. Ooh. You just looked 1 month exactly. You'll be on your vacation. Hey, there you go. Time will fly. I'm already a month and a half away from mine. Like, yikes. It's coming up fast. One, two. All right, let's do one more of these. I'm tired. I'm tired. We're almost halfway up this page. That's a good sign. Hmm. All right. Every row counts. If it didn't, that would be weird. Okay, 138. Or I'm sorry, 128. Mm-hmm. Hey, sure misfire. How's it going? How's the scarf? It's going well. We're on row 128 here.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Lurking and working. Hey, have fun. We're gonna get to Galaxy Express after the end of this scarf. Or at the end of this row. I don't know if I should do any translation today. I'm so tired. Okay. 18. 18-2. It's long and flat. That's true. Mostly flat. Hey, Costas, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, howdy. The chat aren't my real parents. That's right. You can't tell me what to do. Uh, uh. You're not my real. Wait. Oh yeah, so the one exciting package should come tomorrow. That's exciting. I hope it comes in time for the stream. Knowing FedEx, it'll be like, your package will be delivered between, 1:30 and 3:30. And then by 5:30 it'll be like, by end of day. And then it'll be like maybe delivered at 10 p.m. or something. That will be FedEx. That will be their MO. You're sleepy? You sleepy? You think you go to bed early? Oh yeah. How's your, I guess, you can't crochet, but you can type and do things like that, I guess. That seems odd. Seems oddly specific. Well, have a good night. Speedy recovery, speedy dreams. Or wait. Whatever. Whatever, you know what I mean. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so 1 and 3, 1 3 1 2 1 2. You wish you could stream on your TV, but alas, oh, you're on your phone. Jacked very up, so you don't need to bend. Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, good night. Sleep tight. Speedy recovery. Wait a minute. Oops, oops, oops. Wait a minute. That was silly. All right, there we go. I'm clearly very tired. That was ridiculously stupid. Okay, well, we did a few stitches there, a few rows. Yeah, I'm gonna be in really bad straits with this translation. So we'll be on 129 next time. We got 4 rows done. Ugh. Terrible. Should be able to get like 6 done.
Hello there.
Alright. Okay. We're gonna try to read some Galaxy Express. If this doesn't go well, if this doesn't start off well, I'm just gonna stop and we'll do it tomorrow. Hey, Rue, how's it going? Start up. All right. We're going to be on the back half of chapter 4. 2. All right. Galaxy Express 29. I don't know. Clone? No. Deja Vu with Galaxy Express 29 Eternal now. 1.5 chapters to go. I need to put up the voting for which for which Ghibli movie we're going to read. Apparently chat really wants me to read Grave of the Fireflies. They're saying like we should absolutely read this one first. Grave of the Fireflies. In case you hadn't, oh wait, that's not it. In case you hadn't seen these are the movies in manga form. So we're going to be reading one of those. I just noticed Nanya Hennyoi. Some sort of weird smell. All right. Pause the music. Get our translator friend ready. All right. I can take that with camera. Again, we only have 1.5 chapters left of Galaxy Express 39. So we're getting close to the end. We had paused halfway through on this chapter. Okay. All right. Let's just hop right to it because this ain't going to get any easier. Let's do it. Okay, let's finish off Chapter 4 of Volume 5 of Galaxy Express 390 Eternal. The title of the chapter here was Hoshi no Umi o Omo. So like thinking about or imagining the Sea of Stars. And it was more detail on this guy who we thought was Manabu, Yuki Manabu, the younger brother of the two siblings. But it turns out it's not. It's actually Oyama Toshiro. Oyama Toshiro, which I think is the son of Oyama Tochiro, the guy who was the computer on board the Arcadia. It took a while to get there and understand and figure out, but there were reasons why he lied and pretended, and they were working through that here. And anyway, watch the previous session if you want to get more detail on it. We ended with Layla very adamantly telling him basically that he did a brave thing. He was a man amongst men who sacrificed his own self for his friends. So there was nothing to be ashamed about. So that's where we had paused. So let's finish off the chapter and see where this is going. Sono ju ni kometa o chichiue no yume o. In that gun, stuffed father's dreams. Basically, like that dream is, or that gun is stuffed with your father's dreams. Oh, and it was revealed. He revealed that he has a Cosmo Dragoon, this gun. It is serial number 0. It was his father's, which would be, well, we haven't gotten the confirmation that it's actually Tochiro, but it seems to be that way. In that gun, again, kometa is to be like put into, or maybe to cram into, to be packed with. Yeah, that gun is packed with your father's dreams. Kono hoshi no umi de hatashinasai. In this sea of stars, or with this sea of stars, don't use up, don't. Hatasu is to like finish, to come to a conclusion, to use up, to accomplish, to fulfill, to realize, to do completely. And this is like an order. Don't. Yeah, shinasai. Okay, no. It is do it. I do this every time with shinasai. It is positive. Use it up completely. Use it. Well, not use it up completely. Use it fully. This is actually a positive command. The negative command would be shinaide. Please use it up fully in this Sea of Stars, the gun. あなたは自由に星の海を立ち立つのです。どちら、いえ、登ったさん。As for you, freely in the Sea of Stars, it's starting out on a journey. So you are freely of your own choosing starting out on a journey in the Sea of Stars. She calls him Tochiro and then says no, so that's the wrong name. He's Toshiro. Then she says Nobota-san, Mr. Nobota. Where does that come from? Okay, where does Nobota-san come from? He said his name was Oyama Toshiro. His other name that he was pretending to be was Yuki Manabu. So where does Nobota-san? I feel like I've completely just lost track of this whole story. そのためにここへ来た、それがあなたの運命。Came to this place for that purpose. That's why you came here. That thing is your date, your fate, your destiny. Wait. Okay. I'm looking ahead, and apparently this person calls him Oyama Nobota. I don't know where this name came from. Again, a few pages ago, it was Oyama Toshiro. And he says, yes, I am Oyama Toshiro, and I am not Yuki Manabu. So I don't understand why the name just changes. Okay, whatever. He's now Oyama Nobota. Chichi no senso no namae ni. Okay, this is the explanation here. Maybe I should just start this over. Chichi no senso no namae ni nita namae o tsuketa no da to haha ga ba-chan ni hanashi satta no kiite masu. Yayakoshiku mo honme de naku Toshiro. Tochiro to nanotteru no wa. Okay. Attaching the resembling name to the former name of father's ancestor or father's senso. Not senso. Senzo. Okay, so, or I guess like doing that mother by grandmother heard a long time ago, or story a long time ago heard. Okay, so mother from grandma, or talking with grandma a long time ago heard that attached the resembling name of the former name of ancestor of father. Maybe he's talking about his, well, anyway. Yaya Koshi, puzzling, tangling, even that true name or original name real name. not being Toshiro. Tochiro to, and as for taking on the name with Tochiro, Tochiro to nanotteru no wa. Nanote is to take on the name. I don't know how to take that with to. Tochiro to nanotteru no wa. As for the one calling themselves Tochiro, sono na o shiteru, knowing that name, iidai na senshi ga hoshi no umi ni kanarazu iru to so iwarete, that name, being familiar with that name, a grand, magnificent warrior in the Sea of Stars without fail existing, that thing, that way being said, okay, what the hell is he saying? It's clear. So, okay, she calls him there's so many things I just don't understand here. She stops herself from calling him Tochiro, which he is not. He is Toshiro. And then calls him and said, Nobota. That's why you came here. And he's getting all emotional because of what she called him. And it's something about this name. Attaching the suitable resembling name of former earlier ancestor of father. Mother from grandmother Hanashi. Hanashi Sadu. I guess it's just Hanashite Sata. I guess this is like, I guess this is like talked about a long time ago and heard it or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Hey, thank you for the follow. Puzzling, even also a puzzling real name not being Toshiro. Again, like I don't even know how to take that. Toshiro is not a puzzling name, a puzzling real name. This is just the way he's talking. It's all jumbled and it's all like random phrases. Even confusing, also confusing, the real name. Real name not being Toshiro. Yeah, I guess. As for the one calling themselves Tochiro, knowing that name, grand warrior, with Into the Sea of Stars, without fail existing, that being said, I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Oh, this scene apparently is like actually going across the whole thing. Is this, we don't even know what train this is, right? Oh, Oyama nobota yo. Hey, Oyama nobota. Betsu na Tochiro. otherwise named Tochiro. Arigato okagede maniatta. Thank you, thanks to you, was in time. お前の友情に何るためにも俺は泣かない。Towards your friendship,報いるためにも俺は泣かない。In order to do rewarding, in order to reward or repay your kindness, your friendship, I will not cry. 絶対に泣かないぞ。Absolutely will not cry. それが兄さんとの約束だ。That thing with Big Brother's promise. So that was a promise with Big Brother. Who is this? Who is that? Is that supposed to be Heartlock? Is this supposed to be actually like... Is this actually Tochiro? Is this actually Tochiro? And this... This is... No, it can't be because... Because when Tetsuro and Meitaro were with Destiny, that's when Mamoru arrived. So the only way that would work is like if it's different timelines intersecting, which could possibly be. That's how Heartlock dresses, right? He's got the cravat and kind of the high collared shirt. I don't know. Watashi wa naite mo ii wa ne. As for me, even if cry, it's good, right? So like, it's okay if I cry, right? Naite age nasai Aria-san. Basically like, do the favor of crying. Like, please do cry, Ms. Aria. All right, I think I'm gonna need to go back and like do this again because this is just not even making any sense. あなたは強い女性だけど、心優しい女性. As for you, you are a strong woman, but you are a gentle-hearted woman, kind-hearted woman. 科学は生きとし生けるもののすべての命を守るためにあるとおっしゃったあなたの信念はこの宇宙そのものの相違。Consensus of opinion? Seriously? Okay, so as for science, the lives of all living creatures for the purpose of protecting exists. That way said, you. As for that belief. So, as for your belief that you spoke about, that science exists in order to protect all living creatures, this universe itself's consensus of opinion. That is the consensus of the universe itself. Apparently. あなたはそのためにここへ来て勇気守る学ぶ君と SPG に入るのね. As for you, for that purpose, coming to this place and Mamoru Yuki and Manabu-kun enrolled in the SPG, right? Hi, yes. 彼が生きていれば必ず星の海のどこかで He, if living, certainly without fail, it's somewhere in the sea of stars. If he's alive, then without fail, it's somewhere in the sea of stars. I feel like this is supposed to be a clue of something. I don't recognize that necklace. I swear, if this is going to end up being Emeraldus, I'm going to scream. Ginga Tetsuro Sen no Isen no Hasha Jikoku ga semattemasu. The Galaxy Railway 1000's train departure instant or moment time is approaching, drawing near. Sematte. Oh, okay. This is like a conductor. The conductor is saying this. Passu desu. It's a pass. Here's your pass. Okay, so his pass says Mugen to Mugen. Tetsuro's pass would say something like Earth, Chikyu to Andromeda to Eternal, whatever. His pass says Mugen and Mugen, so without limit, unlimited to unlimited. And we get Gingake, Galaxy, Milky Way Galaxy, Destiny, Time. And again, this is like an unlimited commuter pass. Mugen Kara Mugen Gingake Destiny. So I just listed all that off. He's reading this off. Unlimited from unlimited Galaxy, Milky Way Galaxy Destiny. Mugen without limit? Unlimited? Okay, well, here is Harlock and Emeraldus, so I guess that answers that question. Okay, and this is the 1000. Oh, and there's Destiny. Ikinasai, go. Anata wa hoshi no umi no Jiyu na tabibito. As for you, you are free travelers of the Sea of Stars, or travelers who are free. Yeah, as it pleases you. It's the same term of Harlock and Emeraldus. Anata no shinjiru mono no tame ni isengo ni norinasai. For the purposes of your believing things, for the purposes of the things that you believe in, ride on the 1000. Oh, it's not the 1000. It's Millennium. I think we saw the train before. In fact, maybe I should go back and see what they said about it at the time. It's Millennium, the Millennium. Ride on the Millennium. Millennium Gosha ni noru no ga anata no unme. Riding on the Millennium train is your destiny. But we see Harlock and Emeraldus' ship there. Hoshi no umi no jiyu na tabibito. Doing as one pleases travelers of the Sea of Stars. Anata ga urayamashi wa nobotta-kun. You are, like, I'm envious of you. You are enviousness. You are to be envied, Nobota-kun. Ore to issho ni ikanai ka? With me together, not going? You're not going with me? Iie, no. Okay. Watashi ni wa watashi no ikikata ga aru. No, as for to me, my way of living exists. So I have my way of living. Sono tame ni koko e kita. For that purpose came to this place. That's why I came here. Ja, ibiki de hito o nayamanasai yo ni ne. Well then, what was ibiki? Oh, snoring. Yeah. With your snoring, don't worry people with your snoring in that manner. So basically, please don't annoy people with your snoring. That was a joke from earlier. Kuso, namida ga dete kita. Damn it, tears are coming out. So damn it, I'm crying. Otoko datte namida o nagasu toki ga aru. Talking about men, there are times that tears flow. So there are times that men cry. Demo, however, anata wa keshite nanigoto ni mo kuchikenai otoko. However, as for you, decidedly something not a broken man. Nanigoto. I guess you're a man that's not broken by anything. You're a man that's not broken, sprained, injured by anything. Watashi ni wa yoku wakateru. Answer to me well-knowing. I know that well. Haruko-san ya Emeraldas-san ni attara yoroshiku ne. Dewa. Okay, so Mr. Harlock and Ms. Emeraldas, if meet, give them my regards. See ya. Ja ne mata. Well then, see ya. Oyama-kun ga iku wa? Oyama-kun is going. All right. So there he is. He's going out on the 1000. So I guess the 666 truly gone. Wow. Mata aeru yo. Again, able to meet. Un sugu ni aeru yo aria Vinasu-san. Yeah, soon able to meet Ms. Aria Venus. Whoa. Usually, I guess that's a way of saying, like, let's meet again soon. Anyway. Watashi mo jiyu ni tabitai. I also freely want to fly. I want to fly freely also. Demo, watashi ni wa dare ni mo itte nai mokotaki ga aru yurushite. However, as for to me, by somebody not saying objective exists. Yeah, like an objective that I can't say to someone exists. Do forgiveness, like forgive me. Basically, she needs to do something for someone. Okay. And here's the final page of this chapter. The second to last chapter that we have. Is that the 3.9? It's got to be the 3.9, right? Yeah. Okay, so Hoshi no umi wa tabidatte てくる若者を待っている。As for the sea of stars, it is waiting for young people to come and start a journey. The sea of stars waits for young people that are coming and starting on their journey. それは事実だ. That, as for that, it's the reality. That's the truth. なぜなら? Why is that the case? いつの時か彼らがこの大宇宙を、この世そのものをOh boy. Oh, that's also mamoru. Mamotte kureru karada. So that's the truth. The Sea of Stars waits for young people to start on a journey. It's the truth. Why is that the case? At some time, they, meaning those young people that started on their journey, they will do the favor of protecting this world itself, this great universe. That's why. Oh. All right. That's the end of the chapter, but I will admit I have no, he is not Harlai, or I don't know who this kid is. No idea who this is. No idea how to take this section and why she starts calling him Nobota. Let's look at this one more time and see if we can figure this out. She's telling him, use your father's gun, use it in the Sea of Stars. You freely, well, starting out on a journey in the Sea of Stars. She starts to call him Tochiro. No, Nobota-san, Mr. Nobota. That's why you came here. That's your fate. Okay, so again, father's ancestor's name to that resembling name attached. It is. You've attached, presumably Nobota. You've attached a name resembling the name of my father's ancestor. Mother, from grandmother, with talking a long time ago or talking in the past, heard about it. Presumably that name. Yaya Koshimo, puzzlingly, not a real name, not the real name, Toshiro, which is the name that he had said what he was. He said he was Oyama Toshiro. Tochiro, to nanoteru no wa, as for the one calling himself Tochiro, which again is the entity on the Arcadia. As for the entity calling himself Tochiro, knowing that name, he's familiar with that name. Idai na senshi, a grand, magnificent warrior, existing in the Sea of Stars without fail, that way being called or being said. Like the fact that he's being called that by her. Okay. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Okay. And then we get this though. Hey, Oyama Nobota, otherwise named Tochiro. That's what I don't get. Why does he call him Tochiro? The kid has like 5 different names. Betsume? Yeah, Betsume. Alias Tochiro. Hey, DMF, how's it going? Sorry, I'm focused here. Thank you. Thanks to you, I was in time. Okay, that really does not make any sense. Omae no yujo ni... Omae no yujo ni... Mukuyuru. I forgot to do that. Oh, right, rewarding. For the purposes of rewarding your friendship, I won't cry. Absolutely won't cry. That thing, it was a promise. It's a promise with Big Brother. I wish I knew. if someone could please remind me who this person is, why they're calling Tochiro, and Nobota, I don't get it. I don't get it. The kid apparently has 5 different names, and I don't understand. So I'm just going to leave it there. There's something just weird going on. I don't know how to take this. So I'll think on it a little bit more. Maybe like some mystery will come to me about like what this is actually all supposed to mean, but I have no freaking clue. So unfortunately, that is the second to last chapter of this series. We only have one more chapter. It's still going to be about this kid. Maybe we'll see what they decide to actually call him, and maybe some of it will make sense. We'll take a look next time. Sorry, I'm completely lost. Yeah, I have no clue. Hey, chicken. Well, here, let me try this simple thing. Who is Oyama? What was it? Nobota. In Galaxy Express 39. Nobota Aoyama is the name of a character who appears in a special issue, while Nobota is the protagonist of another work, Otoko Oidon. He's not the primary. Yeah. However, in Galaxy 39, features a boy with the same name and a similar appearance on the Galaxy 1000, yes, Millennium, suggesting a possible connected clone. It is important to note that Tochiro is a close friend of Captain Harlock and creator of the Arcadia. Is a more... No, I don't care. It has led to speculation that Nobota Oyama could potentially be a clone of Nobota from Otoko Oidon. That's just Matsumoto's other series. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's other bits here. I'm sorry, by the way. Again, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm highly confused right now. Why does Nobota Oyama in Galaxy Express 39 also have the name Toshiro Oyama? No, not Tochiro. See, now this is where it's like, oh, you did a typo. Wait, Nobota as an ancestor? Nobota is considered a hallowed ancestor of Tochiro. Oh, right. So that was that we saw that line. Yeah. I don't know. I still have a very sneaky suspicion that what we're seeing is an earlier timeline or some weird mixing of the timelines. And I am slightly suspecting that this kid ends up being like the ancestor to Tochiro or something. This feels like a young Harlock for some reason. I don't know why. Like, what even is this train? Hold on, I gotta... It looks kind of familiar, I just don't remember. That's the 357. That's the 36. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the other chapters. There were some chapters where the kid was... we saw... there was a chapter where we saw the Millennium Train, which is why I know it's pronounced Millennium. That was somewhere in like volume 4, maybe volume 3 even. So I'd have to go back and look and then maybe see if I could figure out if there's a train that looks like this. If there's nothing on here that says a number or anything, right? Ugh. All right. Well, honestly, I guess we'll see if with the final chapter. Well, here you go. This is the scene that we saw earlier in like volume 4 or 5 or volume 3 or 4. So it has to be the same timeline. Yeah, and later here's Emeralda, so okay. Alright, well, I guess not. I guess it's not a weird mixing of the timelines. I have no clue. I guess, I mean, again, I vaguely recall Tochiro calling that kid his son, or saying something about his son. So that would make more sense. And then maybe the whole thing about naming him, calling him Nobota was a way of like honoring him because of like the importance of the ancestor to his dad or something. But then the only, that kind of mostly works. Then the thing I just don't understand is, who's this? Thanks to you, I was in time. I was in time thanks to you. When was there anyone else? Like, there was this whole scene on the planet, but there wasn't anyone like that in there. There was the kid who died. Oh, that's Manabu. That's Manabu. Okay, got it. All right. All right, I have to add this. Okay, addendum. Finally figured it out. This is Yuki Manabu. This is the guy he was pretending to be. No, this is the younger brother of the guy that was the SPG on the 3-6. So this was of the Yuki siblings, the Kei, the sister that we saw, who's a person on the Arcadia Go with Harlock. Her middle younger brother was Mamoru, who was on the 3-6, who dies as the SPG. And we thought Toshiro was Manabu, and then we found out he was lying, and he was actually Toshiro. This is Manabu. This is this is the actual Yuki Manabu who needed to go somewhere apparently or do something. Or, I mean, if he's on this ship, maybe he's doing something else. In any case, because that's what he means about it was a promise to Big Brother that I wouldn't cry. Okay, so that makes sense. I think the final piece that works here is that she is calling him for some reason one of the names of his ancestors as a way to, like, I don't know, suggest that he's going to do great things. I don't know, and that's what he's getting emotional about, like, that you would call me, that you would say that, you would use that name to me or whatever. So that, I think, is what that's supposed to be. So the Nobota is an ancestor, and it's pretty clear at this point, I think, that his father is Tochiro. I think that's pretty clear. Well, it is also clear that, again, he's on the 1000, the millennium. We did see that in a previous chapter, back in either volume 4 or 3, where both Tetsuro and he see each other, and we've seen some allusions to it before. This is, I guess, the backstory on it. It is contemporaneous, so this is actually Harlock and Emeraldus. This isn't any weird sort of timeline thing. Okay, so I think that mostly makes sense. It's just very convoluted. But there we go. There we go. After this, there's only one more chapter, chapter 5, and then that's the end of this material and the end of Eternal, other than the Mii-kun chapters, which we will also read. But chapter 5 will be the final chapter, which, again, part 2 next time. All right. Addendum. Yeah, bro. My brain. You're going to have to go back and rewatch. You think those are chapters you missed? Yeah, I mean, the whole story was a bit convoluted. It's also still not clear if Tochiro, or sorry, if the kid, Toshiro Nobota, is going to be the next SPG, or if he's going to be filling some other role. Maybe that's what we'll see here. Let's just look real quick and see what they call him. See if I can see what they call him. Okay, well, look at this. There's going to be a scene where he fills in the name of the pass, and it's Oyama Nobota. He's putting in Nobota, but there's a lot of dialogue going on here, so that maybe they're going to talk about what name he should put or something. So maybe we'll see some resolution to that. I think I've said this before. Sometimes it's not clear whether, when I'm translating, whether I'm not translating it correctly because I translated it incorrectly, or because I can't translate it because I don't have enough information and I'm not supposed to have enough information. Right? Sometimes it's not going to make sense because we haven't been told everything yet. And it can be difficult to understand when you're trying to make sense of it, that at some point you should just stop, because it's like, no, you don't know enough at this point. It's not always clear. And I think this might be a case of that. So anyway, all right, we've got ads starting in a few minutes. And so to avoid that, let's get out of here. To avoid that, anyway. Yeah, sometimes that can be confusing. But anyway, thank you everyone for hanging through that. I know that's not, I don't know. I find it interesting, but it's also a bit, nerdy. I don't know what the right word there is. Yeah. Okay. On that note, you know what? Let's go. This is Thursday. Yes. To continue the, oh man, they're running Godzilla on Tokusatsu. We're going to go raid Tokusatsu. If you're not familiar with Tokusatsu, it is a 24/7 streaming of old Japanese series like Kamen Rider, Godzilla, Gojira, and Power Rangers and all that great stuff. So, all right, that's gonna do. Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna do it for us for today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around with the shorter stream. We will be streaming tomorrow. We'll get back to actually reading other manga tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we're reading Jujutsu Kaisen and probably Azumanga Daioh. We'll be doing some crochet and some knitting, and we'll be reading this. We will be finishing Galaxy Express 39 this weekend, I believe. So I hope you all have a good one. Let's go raid Tokushatsu. Kujo, have a good one. Thank you. Sherman's Fire Chicken, have a good one. Hope you all have a good one. And I will catch you next time. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.